the screeching of an owl, you hear the wind begin to howl. You know there's zombies on the prowl, and it's terror time again. They've got you running through the night. It's a terrifying time.
Hello YouTube, this is the Booty Warrior, and welcome to PT. But Booty, wasn't this, like, taken off the PS4 store? Yes, it was. However, okay, so back starts the game, gotcha. This is no ordinary PT, this is PT on the Unreal Engine. Apparently, a while back, someone decided to completely remake the game in this. Watch out, the gap in the door to separate reality, the only me is me. Are you sure the only you is you? Man, this looks fucking amazing. So I've already played a tiny bit of this for the sake of testing, making sure it was playable. Let's see, so the right button on the mouse is what zooms in, and I don't know if the left click does much. I think it's the action button. Unfortunately, there are no subtitles. I'll be quiet for this.
When his 10-year-old son came to investigate the commotion, the father shot him too. His 6-year-old daughter has the good sense to hide in the bathroom, but reports suggest he lured her out by telling her it was just a game. The girl was found shot once in the chest from point-blank range. The mother, who he shot in the stomach, was pregnant at the time. Police arriving on scene after neighbors called 911 found the father in his car listening to the radio. Several days before the murders, neighbors say they heard the father repeating a sequence of numbers in a loud voice. They said it was like he was chanting some strange spell. There was another family shot to death in the same state last month, and in December last year, a man used a rifle and meat cleaver to murder his entire family. In each case, the perpetrators were fathers. State police say this string of domestic homicides appears unrelated, though it could be part of a larger trend such as employment, child care, and other social issues facing the average family.
Yeah, I wonder what the social commentary of this game is. Kojima and his subtlety. Those are some delicious looking candies. Does that say Miracle Chocolate? Okay. Looks like the killer was hardcore into medication and chocolate. A lot of candy and drugs. The perfect combination, of course. And I don't even know how you remake something like this accurately. You'd think it had like a completely different art style or something, but no. So I'm curious if they somehow managed to like rip assets from the demo. Or maybe the person in charge of this project is just the best fucking imitator in the entire world. Okay, so like somewhere around here there's gonna be like a piece of paper that spawns. Hopefully there will be no issues with the darkness. Yeah, so if you are not familiar with PT, it was a playable trailer, or playable teaser. Horror-oriented. It ended up being a secret trailer for Silent Hills, a project that unfortunately never really got off the ground because fucking Konami is a piece of shit. They were a little upset that Kojima was thinking for himself too much, I guess. My voice, can you hear it? This time, can you read it? I'll wait forever if you'll just come to me. Now, I haven't seen footage of the PS4 game in a while. I never actually played the PS4 game. It does seem like there's a little bit of a difference in how the quote-unquote puzzles work out. And there isn't much depth to this game. It's just, you go through the same doorway over and over. It's a looping game. You're trying to, like, figure out what triggers what events. Oh, shit. Hello? And yeah, this does have ghosts and shit in it. The fuck? Sounds like someone's having a good time in there. That fucking static moaning and whatnot. And there's no run button, by the way, so this is about as fast as I can go. Silent Hills is such a fucking tragedy, man. Like, say what you will, like, it may or may not have been a good Silent Hill game. Only time... Like, no one really knows that anymore. But it probably would have been better than a lot of the American Silent Hill games that came out. Because at least it had someone, like, super competent as the head. So I believe in the PS4 version of the game, there's supposed to be a ghost lady that, like, closes that. That's like a little jump scare. But in here it comes across a little bit more cheesy. And I'm not entirely sure if I want to bother with the final puzzle segments. Although I am kind of curious, like, how they redo the, actual trailer with Norman Reedus. Like, do they actually just have the exact same thing? And yeah, in the PS4 version of the game, you usually see cockroaches crawling up the walls when you walk into that trigger. Sorry, but, like, I've seen the footage of the, PS4 game so much that this probably isn't going to be too scary for me. Because I watched it back when I never thought I would ever own a PS4. So I know more or less what happens. Although I'm curious if they throw anything off. Probably not, because the whole point is to be accurate. Look at that. Look at that fucking Eraserhead shit. Looks like a chicken. Just a good old regular chicken. And man, human embryos are the creepiest thing in the entire fucking world, I must say. You underdeveloped creepy fuck. I do love how it's animated, though. Look at that dingy fucking toilet. Look at that texture on the paper. Hootie has his priorities straight. And yeah, you can't actually die in this demo at a certain point. I believe this is the loop where you can actually die. And you may or may not be required to die. I'm actually not sure. And yeah, you might have noticed we suddenly have a flashlight. Even though typically we have to, like, find it, but we just kind of spawned with it.
This brutal killing took place while the family was gathered at home on a Sunday afternoon. Don't touch that dial now, we're just getting started. Retrieved the rifle and shot his wife as he was cleaning up the can't trust the tap water. So his son came to investigate.
What does that mean?
The father shot him too.
Is it poisoned?
His 6-year-old
Is there some kind of plague in the water?
but reports suggest he lured
I don't think Kojima ever talked too much about this game.
the girl was found shot once in the chest from
I kind of wish that Kojima would just, like, redo the game. Like, do the project anyway. Just call it something that isn't, Silent Hills. And you should be good to go, I think, legally speaking. No, fuck you. How about this? How about I go over here instead and ignore you? Hee hee XD. Awesome, I survived. And now I turn around. Ha 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 ha. Eat a dick. I'm such a hipster. That looks like... Is that a picture of a toilet? Or an eye? It's not clear. And that looks like the doorway we started in. Well, I can't touch it anyway. It's not interactable, you fucking nerd. Do I actually have to turn around?
His 6-year-old daughter had the good sense to hide in the bathroom, but reports suggest he lured her
I don't want to turn around.
It was just a game.
I want to get jump scared.
Once in the chest from point-blank range. The mother, who was shot in the stomach,
Gouge it out.
4-6-3. Soon after neighbors called 911, found
And I guess that voice on the radio is supposed to be, like, the main villain. Like, it's not clear how much of this is supposed to be a separate character, or if it's supposed to be the husband.
strange spell. There was another
How did that count? I didn't look backwards. I looked to the left of me, you motherfucker. And now it sounds like she's just pissing on us. Or maybe she's just ripping us open for some reason. Pulling a Higurashi and like chopping all our limbs off. So yeah, I guess that was actually necessary to progress, whatever. You'll notice the loop is already a little bit different. I'm just hoping we didn't miss anything. From what I remember, like, getting the full, like, the first part of the game done is not that hard. I don't have a lot of time to play this, so I'm hoping I can, like, finish it off in, like, an hour or so. It's really short, if you know what you're doing. So, like, there's this thing where you look at the picture, and it's supposed to gouge out the eye. Okay, so far that seems to be exactly the same. Okay, I don't want to look too far to the side. Okay, it's time to go backwards. So I guess when he says that, that's when the ghost spawns directly behind you. It's actually really impressive that they got the script to work as decent as they did. I'm only looking forward. Hmm. 20463? What does that mean? Maybe it's a reference to some kind of radio channel. Oh god. Okay. I didn't die, cool. I was mentally preparing for the jump scare. There's this amazing coat though. Leather jackets. Aren't those awesome? Stop making me so paranoid, game. Oh my god. Okay. Whew. I guess it's okay to look around, thank god. Okay, there's no creepy bitch up the staircase. Cool. But okay, so, like, what the fuck do? I gotta go back to the bathroom, maybe? This game is full of moments like this. Where, you're just kinda left to wander around and derp your way through the room trying to figure out what the fucking trigger is to progress. It's honestly not that great. Let's see, I don't see anything on the ground. And you really do have to look at everything, because, like, the trigger could be anything. It seems like they did change the location of some things. And that's important, that piece of paper right there. Towards the end, it's supposed to act as part of the trigger for the final cutscene. But I must say, I miss the Silent Hill games so much. Like, they were so fun, especially the first three. The fourth one was kind of meh. And I kind of like Shattered Memories, but Shattered Memories is kind of boring in retrospect. Keep in mind, like, the only one I did play is the Classic 3, or the Classic 4. I never actually played any of the American games myself, but I used to watch a bunch of playthroughs and reviews about them, and I used to think games like Homecoming were kind of scary, but Homecoming is like one of the most boring games ever fucking made. Like, even more boring than Shattered Memories, which is quite impressive, because Shattered Memories barely has any gameplay. Okay, but seriously, how do I get through this? What am I missing? I see, like, random bits of paper. Oh, we're already doing that shit? Okay. I guess I have to, like, find all the pictures. We saw one. Wait, is that one? That looks like a piece of paper, okay. You just have to look at it in a very fucking specific way for it to, quote-unquote, count. Gotcha. I don't remember exactly how many there are. Okay, looks like there might be like 2 more, 3 more. I'm actually kicking this thing's ass. Okay, I just gotta find 2 more. And I imagine this is heavily inspired by Ju-On or The Grudge as well. Because, it has a similar thing where the killer tears out the family photo and, like, splits it into different pieces. Okay, actually, it just occurred to me. There's this really fucking stupid gimmick in the PS4 version that I just remembered. Okay, hello? Isn't there supposed to be a photo in this brain? Hello? How do I trigger it, though? Is it not actually there? See if this works. Okay. So... I just pressed X. I guess that's a thing specific to this version of the game. You just press X when you look at it. You probably don't even have to zoom in. Yeah, I remember specifically where that's supposed to be. Forgive me, Lisa, there's a monster inside of me. But you're not a woman. You're a dude. Dudes don't get pregnant. Fucking silly Billy. So I can't even imagine what the hell is coming next. In fact, I think I collected all the pieces. Yeah. Feels good, man. It's like one of the first big puzzles. And we didn't even have to do it this early, but it's out of the way. So that's cool. Okay, no ghost lady. Alright. I don't remember seeing that from the PS4 demo. Wait a minute. Hello. I'm gonna go ahead and not look at you too long, because I might die. Let's get the fuck out of here. Uh-oh. You know it's about to get busy when the red lights come on. Wait, what? Oh yeah, this creepy fucking... fridge. That actually kind of makes me think of BTs. Oh, pff, wow, that looks terrible. You got anything more for me, Radio Man? But yeah, that kind of looks like the BTs from Death Stranding with the black hand and shit. I guess that's supposed to be a bloody hand, huh? As you can see, this game is basically a museum. A museum of scares, one after another. And over here in this section, we've got the creepy-ass fridge with the blood pouring out. Try not to get it on you, that shit stains. Look how chunky that blood is. Can we go through here yet? Alright. It looks like Silent Hills would have been more focused on ghosts in general, so it would have been a little bit more akin to Silent Hill 4. I kind of like the idea of Silent Hill 4. Like, there are some genuinely creepy concepts in that game. And the idea of having, like, a self-contained Silent Hill story, or, like, having an anthology thing, different stories set in the Silent Hill universe, sounds like it could have been interesting, and it seems like, with the name Silent Hills, they were going to be going for an emphasis on the alternate dimension theory. And that's how the other world would have been. Wait, what? Hell. So, how far up do I gotta go? Wow, that is really good design. Like, you don't even have to look all the way up. I'm really curious how a developer even gets that to work. It's somewhere around here. I can hear them calling me from... Oh no, where could it be? Wait. It's gone. So they're not calling her from hell yet, apparently. She's on hold right now. That's really weird. I could have sworn it would, like, trigger as soon as you, get the letters to disappear. Or maybe I did this wrong. Like, I'm supposed to look at this and then look back. Hell. Yeah, I gotta spell it correctly. There's no O or exclamation mark in hello. Silly booty. Yeah, that's kinda corny, I'm not gonna lie. Booty, you are really not so scared by this, are you? If I didn't know what to expect, I guarantee I would be. What the fuck is that? Is that like evil Latin language? As we know, the default language of all Satanists. I do love this evil red light, though. It's badass. Forgive me, Lisa. It looks like that's a little bit more faded. Oh, no. Is this what I think it is? Yeah, this is super fast mode. This is Sanic mode. You can see, like, eyeballs. Let me see if I can brighten that up a bit so we can get a better image of it. I love that. I wonder if Kojima himself... Nah, wait, no. That's clearly a white dude's eye. It's definitely not Kojima. And the baby is gone. I mean, this background music, though, or background noise, I think it's actually getting louder with every loop. Admittingly, this is a very good mindfuck kind of game. It's like zigzagging and shit like crazy. I'm gonna see something crawling out of the bathtub. That'd be fucking creepy as shit. Now, I vaguely remember there's supposed to be... Ah, here it is. Hello? That guy's really good from hiding from this hole, where he's invisible. And this very much so feels like a Silent Hill 4 The Room moment, too. Because in Silent Hill 4, you would be looking into peepholes of other people's rooms and other people's apartments. See, like, creepy shit. No turning back now. Yeah. I mean, once you kill the wife, it's all over.
You got fired, so you drowned your sorrows in booze. She had to get a part-time job working a grocery store cash register. Only reason she could earn a wage at all is the manager liked how she looked in a skirt. You remember, right? Exactly 10 months back.
Am I actually the killer? Am I playing as the killer? Or is this baby just full of shit? I wonder how many people even realize that's the baby talking. They probably just walk around and they're like, oh, where'd that come from? Is that the radio? Or is it just this completely disembodied voice? And I kind of miss being fast, and now the fast is gone. Wait, so if I turn around here, is that going to make another door appear? No? That would actually be badass. You just turn around and it's like, oh, you just hallucinated all of it. Here we go, we are now back in the normal loop. Is this where you hear the numbers? Well, it's not nearly as dark and dainty as it used to be. You can make out your character model a little bit more. Oh shit. 04867 or something? Okay, I can't exit out anymore. X out the eyeballs. I guess Kojima took a lot of inspiration from Silent Hill 4. And admittingly, the atmosphere of Silent Hill 4 is pretty good. It's just the gameplay is pretty bland, especially it's really fucking annoying like halfway through. Once the escort mission starts. Development halted due to inexplicable bug. Nice meme. Kojima loves his fucking fourth wall breaking shit. I am curious how his next game is gonna be, though. I don't even know anything about his next project. Hopefully it'll be something like Silent Hills. Or anything that's like a horror game. Because this game proves he can definitely pull off horror. He understands. Oh, is this the creepy fucking wet bag? The moving dog turds? Hidden inside?
I could do nothing but walk. And then I saw me walking.
This is so surreal.
Wasn't good. Watch out. The gap in the door. That's the reality. The only me is me. And I'm sure the only you is you.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to just stop it right there. Honestly, this game is not very interesting to play, at least in the Unreal Remake version of it. I really wish I played this back in the day, but I couldn't have. So it is what it is. And we're probably gonna never know what exactly was up with this game. Not really scary, because it relies so much on you not knowing what to expect. Gameplay is pretty monotonous. Yeah, pretty boring game. As far as, like, trying to progress is concerned, it's so convoluted and confusing that I don't know if I actually have the patience to do it. Because I would more than likely end up having to, like, Google what to do anyway, so... Yeah, unfortunately I'm gonna have to stop it here. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.